companies around the world are lining up to roll out their EV strategies, including traditional automakers with decades of experience, innovative EV startups, and even crossovers like telecommunications and foundries like Foxconn. A few days ago, the new electric vehicle company jointly established by Honda and Sony officially started operations. Honda will contribute its expertise in bodybuilding and aftermarket services, while Sony will provide expertise in imaging, sensing, communications, networking, and entertainment technologies. Honda said the initial scale of the joint venture would not be too large, as the two sides produce high value-added special models. Production will take place at a Honda U.S. factory, but details such as pricing, platform, and battery types have not been announced. It is reported that the company's electric vehicles will be pre-ordered from 2025, with deliveries in the United States first in early 2026, with Japan in second place and the European market following. However, both of them said nothing about China, the world's largest auto market. The reasons may be as follows. First, the launch of Honda and Sony electric cars is late, and it may be difficult to catch up with the wave of electrification in China. Secondly, the U.S. car market is mostly traditional car companies, which is conducive to opening up a new situation. Thirdly, the localization capability of Honda and Sony in China is weak, and it is difficult to seize market share with Chinese domestic cars. So, can Honda and Sony, which ignore the Chinese market, succeed? Your vision is your world. Hi. Welcome to Auto Age. Now you are on the journey to look back at every change in the car, witness every surge in speed, and explore the mystery behind the car. Before we started today's video, please subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Okay, let's get started. Why did Honda and Sony abandon China? Judging from Honda's global sales performance, it sold 1.57 million new cars in China and 1.47 million in the United States last year. Last year, 3.51 million electric vehicles were sold in China and 630,000 in the United States. For Honda, China is undoubtedly the largest market in terms of market share and sales base. Although the capacity of the U.S. electric vehicle market is not as good as that of China, the competition in the U.S. electric vehicle market is relatively simple. Except for Tesla, a car company that emphasizes software capabilities, other well-known models on the sales list are mostly products of traditional car companies. But in the face of Tesla, a car company with high sales and high profits, Honda must find ways to catch up. In particular, the long-rumored Apple car is also a software-defined car solution. This gave Honda a new idea, hence the story of the joint venture with Sony. The Apple car is also expected to be available by 2025, which may also be the reason why Honda chose to give priority to the United States. Of course, the most important thing is that China, as the world's largest consumer of electric vehicles, has more and more types of electric vehicles and covers a variety of innovative companies. Not only for Honda or Sony, but even for other foreign car companies that have been in China for many years, even if they see a broad market, they still do not understand the mystery of competition. Judging from the electrification products and performances launched by foreign brands in China, it is enough to show that foreign companies have not yet figured out, or even cannot understand, the Chinese-style market structure and consumption concept. For the elusive market, it is obvious that Honda Sony Mobile prefers to choose the slowly transitioning market such as Europe, America, and Japan. On the one hand, they are unfamiliar with the Chinese market, and on the other hand, they may be uneasy about Sino-Japanese relations. Since the beginning of the past few years, the international situation around the world has not been clear. In sensitive issues and specific disputes, if the relationship between the two countries is disrupted, the companies involved will also be under enormous operating pressure. In the short term, car companies that are not in China are also doing well globally. For example, in the sales of battery electric vehicles last year, the Nissan-Renault-Mitsubishi Alliance sold 248,000 vehicles, the Hyundai Motor Group sold 223,000 vehicles, and the Stellantis Group sold 182,000 vehicles. Even if these car companies lose the Chinese market, they still rank in the top 10. But in the long run, as the share of China's electric vehicle market gradually expands, and Chinese brands continue to expand to overseas markets, foreign auto brands will inevitably compete with Chinese auto companies, whether in the Chinese market or in the international market. At that time, there will be no choice, and foreign brands will have to compete head-to-head with Chinese brands. Tesla's success in selling electric vehicles in the age of electrification is known to put pressure on all the established automakers. On the other hand, traditional automakers are also facing the bottleneck of thin profit margins in the fuel vehicle business. Honda, like its rival Toyota, has been slower to switch to electric vehicles than global automakers and faces pressure from investors to produce zero-emission vehicles with new technologies such as autonomous driving. Sony is also looking for business expansion and plans to adopt a subscription-based business model that builds long-term relationships with customers. Sony Honda mobility officials revealed that the first new car will be equipped with advanced driver assistance features and a new software system developed by Sony, which provides cloud-connected services and generates recurring revenue. These are the first details on the joint venture's progress since the project was launched in June. As the passenger car market moves towards full electrification and partial autonomy, the unique driving experience of each brand is becoming more and more unified. As a result, consumers may be less and less interested in the performance and handling aspects of the vehicle, while also paying more and more attention to the vehicle's digital networking and infotainment offerings. Sony CEO Kenichiro Yoshida said new mobile technology will be a megatrend in the next decade, just like the emergence of smartphones in the past decade. Honda's Sony offering will leverage its expertise in digital and software technology, a model that other tech companies such as Apple are exploring. The reason why Sony Honda Mobile is focusing on the North American market is because the company executives believe that the North American market is more advanced and has higher purchasing power. The new electric vehicles will also be priced at a premium, which will open the way for recurring revenue from the vehicle's entertainment and other services, which will be billed on a monthly basis, the joint venture said. However, the Honda-Sony partnership may be too late. By the time the joint venture's products go on sale, numerous competitors will already be selling their models. Models including the Tesla, Ford Mustang Mach-E, Hyundai Ioniq 5, Kia EV6, Chevrolet Bolt EUV and Blazer EV, as well as several models in the Volvo and Polestar lineup, have matured. On the surface, the plan seems sound, combining a seasoned automaker with an established manufacturing and supply network, plus a well-known digital service provider, to create a distinctive product. But they can suffer from being too late to market, as consumers are always scrambling to buy the latest and greatest EVs. Okay, that's all for today. Please put your comments below, and share your insightful ideas with other people. Do you want to learn about more auto stories? Please keep following our channel and like our videos. Thank you so much for your continuous support. Your precious time with us is highly appreciated. See you.